Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into a really helpful guide from Blood Test UK.
That's right.
We're looking at dairy intolerance testing, our mission, to figure out why knowing if dairy messes with your tummy is about more than just avoiding pain. It's really about some big health benefits. And we've got some local insights, too, from Gatley.
Okay, yeah, let's break it down. So dairy intolerance, basically your body struggles to break down lactose. That's the sugar in milk.
Because it doesn't have enough of that enzyme, right? Lactase.
Exactly, not enough lactase enzyme. And the results, they can be pretty obvious and, well, uncomfortable.
Yeah, tell me about it. What are we talking symptom-wise?
We're often looking at things like bloating, lots of gas, stomach cramps that can be quite sharp, and diarrhea. Pretty classic signs.
Okay. And the guide from Blood Test UK mentioned fatigue, too, and skin issues.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes fatigue, sometimes rashes. People don't always connect those dots back to dairy straight away.
And that connects to what clinics using the Blood Test UK guide over in Gatley are seeing, doesn't it?
It does. They mentioned a, quote, significant uptick in diagnoses.
Right. People maybe just thought, oh, I just have a sensitive stomach.
Precisely. Or they blame tiredness on, just life. But these local clinics see real relief when people find the actual cause. It's often overlooked.
So finding out isn't just about stopping the stomach ache.
Not at all. That's just the start. The really big thing here, the main benefit, is improving your quality of life. Massively.
Yeah, how so?
Well, think about it. If you're constantly worried about food, checking menus, wondering if you'll feel awful later, it takes up so much mental space.
Yeah, that constant low-level anxiety.
Exactly. Knowing your limits, knowing it's dairy, takes that away. You can, relax more. Enjoy things without that worry hanging over you.
Okay, that makes a huge difference. Freedom from worry. But you mentioned bigger health stuff, too. Long-term things.
Yes. And this is something the Blood Test UK guide really emphasizes. If your digestion is upset all the time because of dairy, your body might not be soaking up all the good stuff from your food. Nutrients.
Like calcium.
Calcium's the big one they mentioned.
Yeah.
If you're not absorbing calcium properly over the long run, that can lead to weaker bones, osteoporosis even.
Wow, okay. So getting tested helps prevent that kind of serious trouble later on.
Right. Identifying the problem lets you make, as the guide puts it, informed dietary choices. You know what's happening, and you can act on it.
And the experts in Gatley, they suggest simple swaps, don't they? It's not about deprivation.
Not at all. It's about smart swaps. If dairy's the issue, okay, switch to things like soy milk, almond milk, oat milk. Lots of options now.
But making sure they have the nutrients added back in.
Fortified.
Crucial point.
Yeah.
Yes. Make sure they're fortified, especially with calcium and vitamin D, so you're not missing out. It needs to be a good nutritional swap.
Okay. So how do people get this clarity? You can try cutting out dairy at home, right? An elimination diet.
You can, and many people do start there. It's free, seems easy. But, I sense a but. Yeah. Why do the local experts often recommend getting, proper clinical tests?
Well, the but is that elimination diets can be tricky. It's easy to make mistakes.
Like hidden dairy in foods.
Exactly. Or maybe you cut out dairy, feel a bit better, but it wasn't actually the main problem. Or maybe it was something else entirely you cut out at the same time.
Yeah.
It lacks precision.
Okay. So professional tests are more reliable, like what? Breath tests, blood tests?
Yeah. Things like the hydrogen breath test are quite common for lactose intolerance. They give you objective proof.
How does that work, simply put, the breath test?
Sure. So if you don't digest lactose properly, it travels down to your large intestine where bacteria ferment it.
Okay.
That fermentation produces extra hydrogen gas. You absorb it, it goes into your bloodstream to your lungs, and you breathe it out.
And the test measures that extra hydrogen.
Precisely. You drink a lactose solution, then breathe into a device over a few hours. If your hydrogen levels shoot up, it's a clear sign you're not breaking down the lactose well. Much clearer than just guessing at home.
Got it. Much more definitive. So whether it's a breath test or maybe a different type, once you know for sure, what then?
Right. If the test is positive, the main paths are usually either strict avoidance of dairy.
Reading labels carefully, I imagine?
Oh, yes. Definitely checking labels. Or some people can manage by using lactase enzyme supplements when they eat dairy. They help break down the lactose.
Okay.
But a really key thing, and Blood Test UK highlights this too, is talking to a professional, a nutritionist or dietitian.
Why is that so important?
Because cutting out a whole food group like dairy can leave gaps in your diet if you're not careful. They help make sure you replace the nutrients properly, keep everything balanced. It's not just about removal, it's about overall health.
Right, makes total sense. So, wrapping this up for our listeners, the main takeaway seems to be that understanding your body, especially with something common like dairy, is key.
Absolutely. It leads to feeling better day to day, less worry, and protects your long-term health too. Knowing beats guessing. And maybe a final thought to leave people with. We focused a lot on dairy today because it's common. But what if you've tried cutting out dairy, or you've tested negative, and you still have those lingering tummy troubles?
Good question.
It just raises that next question, doesn't it? Could it be something else? Maybe gluten, maybe fructose, certain sugars. The approach in the Blood Test UK guide, Getting Clear Answers, is a great starting point for your health journey, whatever the cause turns out to be. Don't stop exploring what your body's telling you.